Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach, and today we have a line jumper. Once again, there is Trish jumping the line again for another Angelina Jordan reaction. This one, I have nothing from the things in other languages that I don't know. 2022, I have no idea. I don't know what that is. Always excited to get into some more recent Angelina Jordan. She seems to really be coming into her own lately. I know that her TikTok and whatever, she's posting a lot of content. And I'm really excited. I know her fans are really excited to see what she has coming up down the line as she matures. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Check the description for all my social media links, including a link to the Patreon, the Discord, buy me a coffee where you can get Jump the Line just like Trish did and get you a video reacted to usually within 5 to 7 days. Trish, thank you so much for being patient with me on this one. I think I'm coming right at the 7-day mark with this one, but I really appreciate your patience. Thank you so much for bearing with me through this holiday week. It's been a little hectic, but we're gonna get into it right now. So without further ado, once again, roll that intro. Beautiful, beautiful.
Share my life, take me for what I am, and 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. Just all that you are and everything that you do.
Lovely. Stop. Okay, I know she's about to get into this build-up of the song. I know a lot of you get really frustrated when I stop this just a whole ton, but you know, I've got to. I still get hit with copyright strikes all the time, but if I don't stop it this much, they'll literally block the video. So if you want to see them at all, I've got to stop it, guys. So please forgive me for that. I will leave a link to the full video in the description. Please go support Angelina. Give her a subscription, thumbs up some of her videos, leave some comments, show the artist some support. And if you want to see the full video without me talking over it or talking through it or pausing it, then that link is down there for you. Having said all that, there's a lot of really cool stuff happening here. Angelina really is, she's growing so quickly as a performer, more than just a vocalist. I know that she's been arranging since she was young, so that's wonderful, but she's growing into herself as a performer. There are little things here happening that are very subtle. The way she's sort of using some of her onsets, coming into some words, using her breath. She's incorporating her body. She's incorporating her hand gestures. Her face is expressive. She's in the performance. She's really making this her own in a very unique way. She's doing something very interesting, which is very much honoring the original melody while still putting her own flair, her own color on it. But with a song like this, you shouldn't change it too much. It's too iconic. A lot of these melodies should be sung the way they were written, and she's doing a wonderful job of honoring that. She's being very respectful. She's so poised on stage. That's incredible. I'm really impressed with her. Way more than I have been in the past. In fact, I'm gonna back up just a little bit. There's a couple of points here I just want to point them out very discreetly during the performance for you to see. Things that are really, really stood out to me.
All my colors for you.
Love her vibrato, by the way. Always have. Right there on Isle. That's gorgeous. That hesitation on all. How she's transitioning, the way she's transitioning from a lighter feel to a more full sound toward the end of some lines, really bringing in a lot of chest, closing that up, and then getting more aspirate during the verses. Don't worry, I'm going back. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
And everything that you do.
Undo, very full. There it goes.
I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. this passion inside. I can't run from myself.
She's so far down here.
There's nowhere to hide.
Mic work.
But don't make me collapse one more time.
Boom.
I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms.
Good.
If you're there, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from
Wow.
me.
Okay, stop. So we're going to have to talk about this a little bit. I know that this is a big moment. I'm going to go back. Don't worry. But she's doing so much vocally here that it's really kind of tripping me out. So she's staying in this very deep, sort of a dark tonal place, which is very unusual for this song at this point in this song. She's really playing with some dark tones here, keeping it full, still getting up there for these notes. Also, I'm noticing that maybe she's learning a lesson here about outside performances and her hair. There are a couple of moments here when I definitely see her get pulled out of the moment by her hair because it keeps flitting into her nose and onto her lips, which is probably distracting. It probably tickles. And I've noticed at least 2 or 3 times when that's happened right in the moment of a strong phrase and she has to kind of do this. It's kind of like delivering a speech, or if you're delivering a soliloquy or a monologue in a play, if you're right in the middle of like a really emotional moment, you don't want to have to stop and recoil. You don't want to have to pull back at all. That does not help the power of the performance. So she's having to do that. Maybe a lesson learned about certain hairstyles when you're playing an outside performance, when you can't control the wind and things like that. So that's funny to me. I think that's really cute and very human. I love seeing her have human moments. Okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. I know you guys are gonna go nuts because I cut this off. So we're gonna go back a little bit and jump back into it. So clean. It's so clean. That was good. It was a little flat.
If I don't have you, if I don't have you.
Look at that smile. I love seeing that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. So there was a small moment there. It just came out of me. Don't crucify me. She went a little flat for a half a second, but that's a part of one of the sort of acceptable pitfalls of someone who sings the way she does, because there's so much flexibility and there's so much color being toyed with and played with. She's bouncing all over the place in a lot of these moments throughout these notes, navigating them into very unexpected places, into places where you don't normally hear that transition, right? With these runs and things that she does, they're a little off color and unusual. They're beautiful, very unique. And you're gonna have moments like this. So it's sort of like an expected foible of her style, which I think probably only adds more character and a little bit more uniqueness to her performances. So it doesn't bother me at all. It just came out of my mouth because I heard it. Watch this pose. Look at her right there. That's an album cover, man. That's a poster that she's becoming a full-on complete artist right before my eyes. And she's gone from 8 years old singing "I Put a Spell on You" to this very quickly. And in the middle there, in the interim, going through the 13-year-old singing at America's Got Talent, the 15, 16-year-old singing, I think it was called "Million Miles," to this. It's a big jump, and I know there's been years in between. I just haven't seen them. This is a picturesque performance, and I don't just mean visually. It's a wonderful job. She's doing an amazing job. Look at her. It's gorgeous on every level. Walk. I love the way she said that. Love it so much. I really think her hair is bothering her. I love her runs. How unique they are. Aww.
Right through the heart of me. You break down my walls.
So gorgeous.
With the strength of your love.
Oh, no, I know this is a good moment. We're going to listen to that one more time. With the strength of your love, listen to this.
With the strength of your love. I never knew love that I known it.
Beautiful.
With a memory survive. Oh, one I can hold on to.
She is eating these notes alive. She's not just belting them out. She's not simply laying them out smoothly on a canvas. She is chomping down and chewing on them. Every time she opens her mouth to let another note out, she just masticates and comes up with these combinations and these tones and these vowel modulations, and she's just doing so many things that I'm in love with. And I think that this is sort of the result of a person who started out in such a unique place and has worked all of these years to develop a true and unique sound of her own. I think she's done an amazing job, and I'm so excited to see what happens next. Because I think she's going to keep growing. She's just going to keep growing, and I'm totally here for it.
One I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much.
Dig it into it.
I don't want to have to go where you will fall. I want only that you get this passion inside and run from a step. There's no way to hide. Your love I remember forever.
They ain't it.
Don't make me collapse one more day.
Beautiful.
I don't wanna hurt
In it.
Stay in my arms if you dare. I must try imagine you there. Oh, walk away from
Walk.
me.
Love the way she says that.
I have nothing to make me collapse one more day. I don't wanna hurt.
Okay, I'm going to take a minute to address some of the people who've commented on my last video of hers. I think it was on that video. I've got chills. I've just got chills all over my body. They said that I was exaggerating, that I was playing it up I was over exaggerating how good it was. Look, I think I have proven on this channel that I'm not going to placate to an audience if it means being dishonest. Take that to the bank. I will tell you if I think something is not very good. I will not exaggerate how good I think something is. The thing is, there are things happening here, okay? If you're a hardcore Angelina fan, then it probably doesn't matter. If you're not, there are things happening here that unless you are very familiar and accustomed to looking at the subtleties that go on to create these moments, you might miss. You very well might miss. The things that I'm saying, that I got chills all over me. Yes, so many singers have sung that bigger, have sung that higher, have held those notes, have done so many riffs. I think Jessie J did an amazing performance of this song that, like, if you were to put it on a decibel scale, would blow this one out of the water. That's not the point. She's simply creating a very beautiful moment. In that moment, the thing that gave me chills, if I could try to explain it, there is a purity in the notes. They're super clean. I don't know how to explain that, really. I'm not a vocalist, like I've said many times. I don't know how to explain it in technical terms. I just know that when she's singing the top notes in this very chesty, very thick tone, it's not easy. I know that. And I know that they are super smooth and clean. And she's exhibiting so much control. Another thing that is getting me is the manner in which some songs lend themselves to more intimate, almost actory performances as if they were a monologue done to melody. This song is not one of those songs. This song is a song that is meant to be presented. It's presented to an audience, and it's big, and it's kind of epic, and she's doing such an amazing job of presenting it to the audience. The way she's using her body, her mannerisms, she is owning the entire space. She is taking up the entire stage. In these moments, when she's giving these big deliveries, really allow yourself to take in what you're getting from the visual of it, from watching her stand on that stage. I guarantee you, if you're open to it, you will feel how big she is on that stage. She is taking up the entire space. And I, my friends, am here for it. But can I also say, once again, look at this pose. This is beautiful. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous photo. She's in the middle of singing a performance, and you could take that and make that a publicity shot. That's rare. It's gorgeous. It's wonderful. We're gonna back up.
Walk away from me now. I have nothing.
Here it comes. Down with it. Oh. I might be worried about a little bit of tension if I were a vocal coach. When she hits those really big notes. Lovely. Like a songbird. Have I mentioned how much I love her vibrato? Very good, beautiful, beautiful performance, gorgeous performance. It wasn't flawless. Being completely honest, it was not flawless, but that's perfectly fine. I don't think Angelina is the kind of singer who's ever gonna sing anything flawlessly. It's like what I was talking about earlier. There are some singers who sort of are that. They're the perfect pitch person all the time. Angelina is too free and too spontaneous to ever be perfect. And that's wonderful. If everybody was perfect, if we only listened to people who were perfect, the world of music would be very boring, okay? There are tons of immensely talented artists who were never perfect. It just depends on their identity, and it depends on what they bring and what they contribute. I think that she is developing into a masterful artist. I'm excited, so excited to see where she goes next. Trish told me this would put a smile on my face, and she was right. You were right. This is a beautiful performance. It certainly did lift my spirits a little bit. I'm excited to have done it. Thank you so much for requesting it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this with me. Thank you so much for coming on the journey and experiencing this with me. I sincerely appreciate it. Please, if you're watching this on YouTube and you've made it this far, hit the subscribe button. Click the little bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. That way, the next time I'm here, you can join me on the next ride. Check the description for all my social media links, or you can look right over there. There. I'm not on them just a whole lot, but usually if I have an announcement or something to say, it'll be on one of those. Hop on my Patreon or the Discord, send me a message, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Having said all that, this was great. I really, really enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. Please remember to always be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourselves.